Hey guys, with it being real hot right now down here in Florida and pretty much all across the United States, I mean, some of you lucky folks are up north, don't have to deal with the heat that we deal with. I just wanted to go over with kind of a neat way I rig up baits here for flipping. You could go straight with a crawl like that on your flipping hook and weight it like that. And fish have seen that, quite a bit. You always want to try to put something new that looks appetizing in front of them. So I'm going to give you guys a quick kind of way to rig this up. We have just your basic crawfish attachment here. This one happens to be a Rage Tail watermelon red. This is just an old one I had sitting around the boat that I decided to bring in and use. 5/0 straight shank flipping hook, a skirt for say like a swim jig, a regular jig, a spinner bait, so on and so forth. You can pick these up at your local tackle shop, on many online retailers and whatnot. Make sure it's not the one that uses the rubber band. You're going to want one that has the rubber insert in it. This particular one happens to be clear. I have seen it black, but you're going to want one like this, and I'm about to show you why. So you can get a punching weight that has a little collar on the end of it here. This is just a regular 1.5 ounce tungsten flipping weight. You can get them that have that little shank coming off, and then this skirt slides right over it. But if you're in a situation where you haven't been able to find one of those, your local tackle shop doesn't carry it, so on and so forth, I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to do this. So you're going to use just a typical plastic bead like that you would use say for a Carolina rig. A lot of saltwater guys use them. That's actually why I had these, was for saltwater fishing. So you can get them in black as well. I know Fitzgerald has flipping beads like that in black, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to rig this up. So first you're going to take your line like so here. And then you need to go ahead and get you a bobber stop on. So just feed through like that. Pull back. Bobber stop, 1. Pull through. It's a little hard to get a bobber stop on 65-pound braid. Now, here's a little trick. Just for the sake of the simplicity of this video, I'm only going to do 1 bobber stop. My advice is when you're on a big 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce, even 1.25 ounces, sometimes it can keep beating this and move up. So you might want to put 2 on there. Like I said, just for the sake of the video, I'm only going to put 1. So you go down like so here, then that's going to be your bobber stop. Then your weight follows on like so. And again, this is a 1.5 ounce tungsten flipping weight. All right. And then you take your bead like so. Make sure that the opening for it is sticking straight up so nothing's going to interfere with your line. It's a little tricky to get it in there. It doesn't always have to be exactly straight. You just have to make sure you get your line through it. And then just push it down in. And then as you can see, it sits perfectly in there. It's not going anywhere. I'm shaking it around, tap it, it doesn't go anywhere. Next step is going to be sliding your line through this. Like so. Down in and let that skirt lay. And then just a simple, I always tie a polymer knot. There's, to each their own on that. I prefer a polymer. So we go just like this. Simple polymer. Through. Which I'll go over, knots with you guys here for too long. So round, flip, boom, roll it around, back around the hook, and there is your typical polymer knot. Snip that there out of the way, if I can get it. So this is what you're working with so far. If I was a fish, I'd eat that without anything on there. And take your Rage crawl, or any crawl, whichever crawl you want to go with, whatever your prerogative is, you know what's working on your local lakes. So just back through like that. rig it back around on the flipping hook like so. Let's go ahead and get that down in the body of the bait. So then, when you're all said and done, you flip the bait down like that, pull your bobber stop all the way down, and then you are completely rigged. And that's going to add a little bit of extra action to your crawl, to whatever you're deciding to flip down there. It's very easy. This is very simple, cost-effective. I paid roughly about $9 for that. You know, your plastic beads are $1. The hooks are fairly cheap. The skirts I paid $12.99 for a pack of 6. And just like that, you've got a little bit different way to present your baits while flipping. Hopefully this helps you guys out on catching some more fish, and we'll catch back up with you guys on the next tip. Thanks.